Every morning you wake up and you feel ashamed of who you are and what you do. And if you don't, you fucking should. Like, look at yourself. You're fucking fat, or you're some skinny, wimpy bitch of a man. You couldn't protect a girl if you needed to. You couldn't protect your family. You can't even fucking protect yourself. You don't know how to fight. You don't know how to shoot a gun. You're too scared to carry a weapon. You don't know how to use a weapon. Hell, you might be some big freaking gun nut. You don't even know how to shoot the fucking thing because you're too poor to go to the gun range and practice every day. Or you're too poor or too self-centered to go to the gym and go join the martial arts and learn how to fight. You're too fat. You're too wimpy. What the fuck is wrong with you? You should be ashamed of yourself. Just look at yourself. Hell, you might know how to fight. You might know how to fight from back in the past. You used to be an athlete. You used to be a wrestler. But look at yourself now. This is 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, and you're a fucking wimp. You're a fucking bitch. You can't even do anything to protect yourself. And you are ashamed. Hell, you could be in your 20s and your 30s, you're fucking poor, you don't have a job, or you don't have a good job, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be. Because what kind of a man is in his 30s working a minimum wage job, working at a fucking, as a barista or as a cook at a minimum wage job, which is supposed to be an entry-level job for kids, for teenagers, and here you are in your 30s, in your late 20s, or beyond, working some shitty minimum wage job, trying to fight for your rights, fight for 15, fight for a higher minimum wage, when you're doing a job for fucking high school kids. You're doing a job for children. It's a very basic minimum wage ass job. You're not supposed to be doing it. So, you do and you should feel ashamed of yourself every day. But you can change that. You can become proud. And you don't have to wait until you become a millionaire to become proud. You don't have to wait till you have the perfect body to become proud. It's actually very simple. Sit down, make the goal of what you want. What do you want? Are you the person who's overweight or too skinny to protect themselves and you actually want to get in shape? Then make a goal to get yourself in shape. Go find a picture of your favorite actor or some, pro wrestler, whatever it is, a bodybuilder that you like. Print out that picture like I did. Put it up on your wall and say, this is what I want to look like. And work towards it. When you start working towards that goal, that is where you will find pride. Don't find pride in the result. Find pride in the process. Find pride in the journey to get there. That is where you can be proud. I'm extremely proud to be on my journey. I don't think anywhere near the goal that I want for myself physically. But I am so proud to be up early in the morning, be the first motherfucker in the gym. I live in a building full of multi-millionaires, super wealthy people. They're business owners, they're high-level corporate people, they're CEOs, CFOs, consultants, strategists, investment bankers, and tons of people, YouTubers, Instagram stars, whatever. These people, they are all high-level, alpha type, high achieving people, and I'm the first motherfucker in that gym every fucking morning. I don't have as much money or more money than all of them. I definitely have more money than quite a few of them, but the fact that I'm down there before anybody else, that's what I find pride in. I find pride in the fact that I'm working out. I'm not the biggest guy there. I'm not the biggest or most jacked guy. Around 6 a.m., 5 a.m., some other peoples are coming in, and they're definitely big. And they've been at it for years and years. I've only been doing this for a couple of months. But I'm so proud of being down there every fucking morning. I'm feeling great right now. I just did my 4 a.m. workout. I worked out from 4 to 5, then I did my hour of running, did 10 miles, and I'm so happy that I did that. Because I see people come in and they'll start working out same time as me. Well, nobody actually works out same time as me. They all come in at least half an hour or an hour after I've been done already. But then I see people come in and they'll do their whole workout and they'll leave, and I'll still be down there doing mine. I'm so proud of the work and the commitment that I put into becoming physically the man that I want to look like, to be like. I'm so proud of that. I'm telling you, you can do it too. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be. When I was going to school, and I went back to school for the second time. I'll get to the story later. Point being is that when I went back to school in my late 20s, it was fucking embarrassing to be a 26-year-old man in 101 level college courses that were full of like 17 and 18-year-old kids. It was fucking embarrassing. And I heard people talking behind their back about, oh, who's this old guy in the classroom? It was fucking embarrassing. But you know what? I was proud of the fact that I knew where I was going. I finally had a clear goal in life. I said, I'm going to work to get a high-level, high-paying corporate job and to go into that world. When I finally had the goal, that was it. That was my one goal, was to get educated and to learn how to provide value to other people and eventually to other companies, to great employers. And I was so driven by not just my pride. I wasn't like proudful, like I was walking around my head higher than other people, but I couldn't wait to wake up in the morning. I was so excited to wake up in the morning and get ready for school, get ready. I was so prepared for all my classes. I studied, I did my homework, I studied weeks in advance for my exams. The things that you're supposed to fucking do in high school and in college that I didn't do before because I was a fuck off and I was a fucking idiot. I didn't give a shit. I had no goals. I had no idea what I was doing in school. I was finally doing those things a couple years ago, and I finally was able to graduate from school, and I hit my goal of getting my dream job at a really great consulting firm and to be making a great six-figure salary. That's what I wanted. And you know what? I hit my goal and I did it. And now I'm working on my other goals. And I felt like such a piece of shit for a while. I had my dream job, it felt great, but I hit that goal. I said, what am I doing next? And I really didn't have much beyond that other than just continue working my career. But I felt so unhappy with my body. I felt so unhappy with the vices and with the smoking and the drinking that I still was carrying through, that I managed to carry through college. And so I finally said, I need to quit and clean myself up. And now I'm very proud of the process that I'm on to work my way through these issues. So I'm telling you that just because you're in pain now and you wake up and you feel hopeless, that you can't, like I said, you may not be able to stop drinking tomorrow, today. You know, you might say this is going to be the last day, and then fucking next week you'll be back at it again. You'll be back to drinking, or you'll buy another fucking cigarette. Listen, first off, the cigarettes, dude, just fucking stop cigarettes, okay? At least switch to vaping, okay? Quit the smoking. Try and quit cold turkey. I swear to God, if you can't fucking, you know, a week or two from now, you have that craving, just freaking at least start with the vape, okay? And you will break out of it. I was able to quit cold turkey eventually when I finally said, that's it, I'm done. Because I realized that the smoking and the vaping was leading me back to drinking. But when I had that conviction, I said, I'm done, I'm changing myself. Like I said in the previous video, then when you find that conviction, when you find your goal, then you can be proud of the process that you're in. I'm very proud of the fact that I stopped drinking, that I stopped smoking, that I stopped vaping, and that I've started working out. I stopped treating my body like trash. I mean, I'm going into my 40s and my 50s eventually. I want to be healthy. And I'm proud of the fact that I'm setting up my body for a life of fun and success. I don't want to be that 6-year-old man who can't go hiking anymore. Wow, I've retired, whatever the fuck that means. You know, I'm sitting around, I don't even think I'll ever retire. But as I get older, and as I travel more and more, and I've already traveled a couple times a year, right? But if I want to travel and go hiking somewhere in my 60s or my 70s, I don't want to say I can't do it because my fucking knees are shot out, or I don't have the lung capacity, or whatever. I don't have the strength because I was being a fucking fat bitch my whole life, and I was never proud of anything. If you don't have a goal towards bettering yourself, then you're not going to be able to you're always going to be miserable. And you see the millionaires, the billionaires, right, who are miserable. You see a lot of these celebrities' kids, including one recently who got arrested, cocaine possession, DWI. These celebrities' kids, they're born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what's sad is that they don't have a goal in their life because they feel overshadowed by their parents or whatever their issue is. And a lot of them struggle to get anywhere. So don't be like one of those people.